Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 and week 3 of Issa Marathon. Only the second week we've had a name, but whatever, here we are. I hope everybody's well. Per usual, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. Thank you for everyone who clicks and then realizes they don't want to watch this shit and they click off of it. You two matter. All of you matter. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Can't say it enough. So last time we checked in with me, I was out here messing up videos and having to record a whole new episode when I got back home. But we are back from Boulder. We are in New Jersey / Philly. And I'm glad that I got to experience running out there, but I'm glad to be home. I like, as much as it seems like my life may be all over the place, I'm a creature of habit and routine. And when I don't have my habit and routine, oh gosh, it is madness. All up here. Stay calm, cool, and collective for y'all. But in my head, I'm going crazy. So let's get to it. Week 3 of training. Golly, week 3 was a hefty one because I was supposed to hit 60 weeks for my total. And it's been a while since I actually got that high. I know some of you watching this will be like, oh, 60 weeks, that's not that high. Well, it's high for me, and that's what this is about. So shut up, right? But there goes that word. I'm not going to need a counter this time. But I wanted to try to figure out a way to get those 60 miles in a way that was most convenient for me while traveling and being out there. And if you remember from last week, that elevation was a bitch, but we got to it. So let's just get right into these workouts. Oh, and I hope you guys like the pop-ups, whatever side they were on. I don't know how it goes with the flipping of the, whatever, with the having the Strava the Strava workout right there. Hopefully it adds something to the video. If not, whatever. Text me if it sucks. But we're going to jump right into it. So Monday, day 1 after the wedding, let me tell you, I was still up in that elevation, the 9,500 feet. And after a wedding reception where I drank every and anything that anyone gave to me, it was kind of annoying to have to run. But when you're at a wedding with a bunch of runners and there's group texts going on like, hey, you running? And everyone's like, all right, I got 10 for the day, blah, 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 blah. And I just wanted to get in anywhere between 6 and 8. I ended up doing it. And I'm very proud of myself. I'm on the wrong month. Sorry. I'm proud of myself for getting out there, you know? Sometimes just starting something is an accomplishment. And that was definitely one of those times where willpower and a little bit of motivation from my friends got me out there, and I lost it. 8.23 miles. The first half of it was crazy easy, and I'm hitting paces that I didn't really think I was going to hit. And I was like, oh, maybe I could go 10 because I just did it out and back. So I was like, maybe I should just go out 5 instead of 4 and do 10 miles for the day. And then I turned around, realized quickly that the second part of the run was going to be uphill. Nah, we don't need to do any more than that. It was also a real naturey. It was in where was it? Winter Park. Excuse me. So the scenery was beautiful, other than the deer. I don't fuck with deer, and a little family of them came running by and it stopped me and ruined everything, but we got them done. Move on to the next day, which is Tuesday, 9/6. Goodness gracious. It's Wednesday. I should have my life together. Recording this on a Wednesday. So we were back to our daily double swag, and in the morning session, my good friend Carly, who I was staying with for part of my trip after the wedding, took me to Davidson Mesa, at the cheat, and it was beyond beautiful. Goodness gracious. Look at how beautiful it is, right? Just mountains and shit. Lots of nature. There were these mole rat things running around all over the place, but I decided I didn't have a workout or anything, so just run around and get some miles in. After running around the mesa for a little bit, across the street there was a lake, and there's this tunnel to get across the street instead of sprinting across the street. I wish all places had these. Way safer than sprinting across busy streets. But the lake was beautiful, and then I ran through some neighborhoods and got back to her crib, which was a cool run. I did it over lunch, so it was hot as hell, but the breathing was fine at this point. Elevation wasn't really affecting me, and got it done. And then, like I said, daily double, I got to run with one of my friends, Emma Bates. You guys might know her as one of the fastest women in this country. But it was really great to get some miles in with her, because normally when I see Emma, it's at some race weekend or an event of some sort, and it's just like general conversations about nonsense and things like that. But we ran about 5 miles, and we got to chat and talk about life and things and just catch up. And it's really good to do that, especially on runs, if you're running at conversation pace. If not, don't try to have conversations, because you'll be all out of breath and everything. We are paid professionals. She is. I'm not. Moving on to Wednesday, the 7th of September, my first time attending Soft Hours. So Soft Hour is a more chill run that the track club out in Boulder does. Weekly run on Wednesdays, and it's a bunch of people early in the morning running at conversation pace, just very chill, hence the name Soft Hours. And it was once again great to just get miles in with people that I don't get to see all the time, and get to talk and catch up about everything and anything that was on our minds, from Kanye to certain shoes and events coming up, and everyone's training. And that's the thing about that group out there. Everyone's gonna run in a major, it seems, right? So their fall is pretty stacked when it comes to races. And it's hard to lack motivation. At least for me, it was hard to lack motivation being around people that are all gunning for the fall marathons, and many are going to be at the same race that I'm going to be at, the one I'm not telling you guys yet. You could probably figure it out. If you can, cool. If not, I guess just keep tuning in until I tell you. That was a good time. And then on the second half of that another double, fucking doubles, right? I got to get some miles in with my friend Tim. And basically the trend of the trip to Boulder, on the back end at least, was getting miles with people I haven't seen in a while, which is really good. I advise you run with folks you like and want to talk to and can catch up. If you guys can't make time to catch up on a phone call or over drinks, go run some miles. I'm imagining you're a runner if you're watching this. Backtrack on my Tuesday run, right before that, I got to meet the good folks at Scratch Labs. As I said in the beginning of this whole project, like, I'm not out here promoting anything, because that's not my swag, but they're really good folks who I vibe with. Hate that word, but they believe in me and some of my visions, and I believe in everything they're doing. And it was really great to finally take it off the phones where we normally talk. Peter and I, we are basically in an internet relationship. I'm glad I wasn't catfish, but we got to meet. I learned some of the things that they've been up to, and great people over there. So I'm going to break one of my own rules. Scratch Labs, you need them for your fuel and your hydration. Moving on to Thursday, the 8th of September, when I flew directly from Colorado to the track at Temple University, Temple Sports Complex. That's where we do our track workouts. And the workout was 8 by 800 meter reps, and I was supposed to be doing them at 255 pace. And I wanted to actually do that pace this time, unlike the week before where I was doing mile repeats way faster than I needed to, which isn't a bad thing, but let's just stay on course here. The only problem was that I didn't for most of it. So my splits, if you care, were 257, 252, 256, 256, 255, 256, 253, and then I was angry at all those 256s, so I ran a 248. That was like a rage run. And I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes at the end of a workout, you just get fucking angry at everything and just start sprinting for no damn reason. And that's what I did. Sprinted for no damn reason. Afterwards, if you haven't heard, we do this thing called the Thursday Night Supper Club. And after the track workouts, whether you join the track workouts or not, we take our talents to a different restaurant and have fellowship and eat together. And we went to this pizza place, OG Pizza. Let me tell you, they had General Tso's pizza. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's the end of that. Moving on. Long run Saturday. I'm skipping some of the runs where I was just out here running around the birds for no reason, because we don't need that type of filler. Got to keep you guys your attention, right? So long run. I had 16 miles on the books, and because I didn't, number 2. Because I didn't get the long run I was supposed to on the week before, I figured I would kind of transfer the workout part of it to this one. So I was going to do 16 miles with the last 3 at a faster pace. I think it was supposed to be 7:20 pace. We're going to take a look at that actually, because I don't want to misquote what I was supposed to do. It's supposed to be the last 3 up between 7 minute and 6:40. And I got these 16 miles in. Felt pretty good. I didn't rest very well the night before because Mr. Tiafo was playing tennis and decided to go 5 sets against that Spaniard dude. Lost, unfortunately, but I stayed up late, so I didn't get the proper rest that I wanted. But I did fuel properly, which is clutch because I am a king of dehydration, which makes no sense because I have all the scratch that you could possibly have. Regardless, I felt really good during this run. The first half, I think I did 9. And then I ran back to the house. When you run in the burbs, you can just come back to the crib, refuel, use the bathroom, go back out. So I did the first 9 and some change, and then I went back out, refueled a bit, and finished off very strong. For those who care, I'm gonna stop saying that because if you're viewing this, you care, right? Because why else would you be watching this? The last 3 miles I did at 7:18, 7:29, and 6:50, which felt really good and really, really, really surprising because normally I slack the last few miles of long runs. It was annoying because because of the lack of rest, I slept in a little bit, and by sleep in I mean like 8 o'clock, but I didn't get out the door for a while. So I missed the group run happening in Philadelphia, ran here in Jersey, and I did miss running with humans, but you know, it was great to throw some music on and just kind of get lost in the songs and the playlist that I made. So I must say, all in all, this week, well, week 3, I finished with 60.54 miles, I think it was. I'm not going to go look it up. 60.5 miles is what we're going to go with. And I felt strong once again. I will stress that it's early in the cycle, so I'm not going to, you know, get too overconfident when it comes to how I'm feeling after workouts, but I will take that confidence and run with it, you know, because if I'm not going to run with it, who's going to? I don't even know what that means or if it makes any sense, but I'm feeling really good, feeling really strong. I'm going to add some strength training into things, but it's a short week coming up because I have a race on Sunday, a half marathon. So we'll see how all that goes into play. Again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys next week with some good news about a race and my shortened week. Peace.